guys, I'm back. So I wanted to go ahead and I decided to put a closure on our waterfall. So I went ahead and cut out a piece of paper that is about 1 inch, and I did a border punch on the edges there. Okay, and then I went ahead and I'm going to back that up with this little piece here. So I think this is about 3/8 of an inch, and I'm just going to go ahead and attach this right here. And I'm just going to go right down the middle of this. Okay. And I'm not going to attach it to the end yet because we need to attach a magnet on this here. And since we already glued this down, what you can do is before you glue this down, okay, you want to go ahead and put a magnet back here. Since I glued it down, you just want to go ahead, and if you did like what I did, then you can get your X-Acto knife and you can kind of reach back in there and just kind of get a little place there, okay, and get one of your magnets, okay, and you can go ahead and push that in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the bottom there, and it's the one with the negative on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, and I'm going to go ahead and push that back in there, okay? And hopefully I can push that. It will let me push it back in there, okay? And I'm just looking for like a little wooden piece here. And I'm just going to kind of push that magnet back underneath that paper, okay? And then I can go ahead and burnish that down, okay? And you can keep trying to push it back a little bit at a time if you want to. Okay, and so there is that. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and on your first waterfall, grab your X-Acto knife, okay, and just kind of reach in there and kind of just I don't want to say saw, but kind of just bring your X-Acto knife in and underneath that waterfall piece. And you will also want to score a 1/2 inch right here, okay? And then you can go ahead and you can put some glue behind here, okay? And this is how, like, if you didn't do the waterfall yet, you would go ahead and attach this waterfall, okay? And I need to make sure that this piece is going to, so you want to put your magnet down, reach in and make sure that your little arm is in the right spot, okay? So you'll just reach in there and kind of get your X-Acto knife and just kind of jimmy it back and forth, okay? And if you, because I didn't think about putting a magnet, I really didn't want to put a magnet back here, but then I started thinking that, you know, it would look really nice with a magnet back there. So, so this is how you put one on if you want one on there later on. Okay, and then I go ahead and make sure that this is in here. So again, I'm just going to go ahead, get my X-Acto knife, push that in. Okay. And again, if you haven't put this, if you haven't put down your waterfall yet, you would put down this little arm. Okay, and I made it 9 3/4 by 1 inch, and then I did my border punch on that. Okay, and I'm just sticking my thumb underneath there. Make sure that hopefully there is enough room back there. Okay. Need to do a little bit more. So grab my X-Acto knife, reach back behind there. Okay. And let's see if I can grab this. Oh. There we go. Okay, and make sure I have it. Enough space in there for that. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that back in there, and then just push this right on in there. Just like that. Okay. And try to lift it up a bit. Okay, just like that. So you can go ahead and open this part up and put your magnet in there. Let's see. Okay. So your magnet is now in there. Okay, just like that. And then you can go ahead and glue that shut, and it should shut just like that. So that is how you would do it. Now, again, this is not how I usually do mine, but I forgot to put the, I wanted to go ahead and put this on here, and I forgot. So, and then you can add your beads to here. So that way it gives you a little bit of a really nice little border there. Okay, and then again, you can go ahead and close that up. Definitely add some glue in through there, okay, and seal that up. So I'm just going to add some glue on the edge. And grab this little guy. And you can seal that up. So that way it won't come out. Okay. And there you go. So that is how that you're going to do that. And then, so now we're going to go ahead and go over here. Alrighty. And I am going to go ahead and you're going to cut your paper down. And we're going to go ahead and put this down like this. Again, I'm going to go ahead and put tape on the back of this, and then put glue in the middle part, glue it down, and then I will be right back. Okay, so for this next page, we are going to go ahead and put down some of our little pieces here. And, oh, they're there. I was like, where did they go? Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and on this piece here, these will go like so. Okay, it will just be placed right there at like a diamond shape, okay, all the way down. Before you do the bottom part though, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and get your larger piece. You're going to put that down first, and you're going to go ahead and leave a little bit of your doily showing down here, okay? Then you're going to add this piece here, okay? And you're going to put that up on top of this checkered piece, okay? And a lot of these are just scraps that we have in our pile already that we've already cut. So a lot of these you should already have. Maybe you might need to cut them down a bit, but you should have a lot of these already in your stash. Okay, and you're going to put the one that has your punch, whatever border punch you're using, you're going to put that down, okay, right underneath this piece, okay? So you're going to have your, I believe it is, which one? Your first piece that goes down is going to be the 2 3/8 piece. Then the second piece that you put down is going to be your 1 and, what was it, 1 1/8 piece. And then the little tiny piece that is, I believe, a 7/8 piece or 3/8 inch piece. Or let's see, is it a 7/8? I can't remember. I believe it was 3 1/4, and I used my punch on it. So whatever size that is, you want to cut it down to where it is about 5/8 of an inch. Okay. Alrighty. So you're going to go ahead and put that down, and then put this piece on top of that. Okay. So your little piece is going to go on top of that, just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab your little squares, and you're going to angle those, okay? And you're just going to set them right on top of this, and this one is going to go like this, just like that. Okay, and you can leave like about, you know, 1/8 of an inch or whatever from the end of your paper. Just make sure that they're lined up pretty good. And I don't have this one glued on yet, so I'll glue that one on here in just a bit. Okay. So just like that. And then your photo, your large photo, is going to go on here just like this, okay? And actually you're going to scoot this down just a bit more, okay? And scoot these up. And this is going to get scooted down just a bit. Okay, just like that. All right. And so that is going to be our little layout for this page. This page is pretty simple, not a whole lot. It's just a little layout that I thought would look really nice for this this page. And of course you can add some extra items on here if you'd like. I thought that one of these little sayings would be really nice. And let's see, which one was it? The earth laughs in flowers. So again, you can put that down here. We can put it right here, just like that. Okay. And that kind of gives it a nice little angle there. And then, of course, you can add some like little flowers or whatever you would like to your picture. Okay, right there would be nice. So, and then you can add some pop-ups in here if you want to cut out some flowers or whatever you would like. You could do that. And then we still have some of these little cut apart cards that we have. And these can be used for journaling, so or for little tags. So if you wanted to, we could definitely form this into a tag, and this could be set right here. Okay. And how I usually form my tags is I usually go ahead, fold them in, okay, just like this. And I just cut a little triangle, just like that. Okay, and there's a tag. So, and that can go right there, just like that. And that, you could just do like a little tuck spot right there for a tag if you'd like. Okay, so then basically you could just cut, get one of your little pieces that you have in your stack here. And I'm trying to find one. Here we go. So something like this could go right there. You know, you could definitely do an edging on it with your punch, with your border punch. And you could just stick that down here like this. And then your little tag could just sit just like that. Okay. So, and then you can put some white piece of paper back here if you'd like. You know, just depends on how you want your little journaling cards to look. Okay. In addition to that, you can definitely add some more of these little cutouts that I did with that die. So I just love that die. So go ahead and stick that on there. And so I'm going to stick that on there just like that. Okay. So there we go. And there we go. All right. So there's that piece. And then we can go ahead and add another one on here on the back. And you can add some glue to the leaves here. Okay, and to this heart. And I'm just kind of rubbing the glue around here so that way that will stick to this piece right here. And just match them up and stick them together. Just like that. Okay, so just like that, that's how you're going to do it. Okay, and again, this is just going to be a little tag that sits right up in through here. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. And so now we're basically done. So we just need to tack everything down, and then I will be back with the back of page 5. Hi guys, I'm back. So you will need a few doilies, and I thought it would be really nice to kind of just get the corners and just kind of sporadically put your doilies around. So you'll want to get a doily, and you can just cut it apart and put one here, here, like, you know, in the middle. Maybe put one up here in this corner, kind of fold one around this corner and then cut that like I had showed you before. Or you could just fold it and just stick it up there like this. So, and that would be super cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this real quick. Okay. And These are little pieces that we maybe can use later. Just cut this up just like that. And then, of course, you're just going to go ahead and glue those down. So we're just going to get our glue. Just kind of put that in that corner there. Lay this down just like that. Okay, again, you want to make sure that you're patting this down. Okay, you can rub it, but just don't rub too hard, all right? And then here, you're going to go ahead and just lay that down, just like that, okay? And then same thing up here. I just cut like a little piece and put glue on that. Just lay that right there. Okay, like it's kind of off the page a little bit. And then here you can glue this one down. Way. And then we are going to do something, well, it's new to me. I know I've seen other people do it, and I thought that it would look really super cute on this album. And it would give you a little bit more picture areas. And since we did a layout on the front of page 4, I thought, well, on the back of page 4, we would do a little interactive type thing. And again, that would give you a little bit more areas for your pictures. And so, alrighty. So here we go. So, okay, so basically you're going to need 2 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, alrighty. Then you are going to need 4 pieces that are 6 1/4 by 4 3/4. Okay, you are going to score a 1/2 inch. Okay, you're going to score a 1/2 inch on this side here. So you're going to lay your paper up on the 4 3/4 side, and you're going to score a 1/2 inch down the 6 1/4 side. Okay, then you're going to go ahead and burnish those back just like this. Okay, I put one together already, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute. Okay, so you're just going to burnish these down just like this. Okay. And this is what it's going to look like, okay? So that is what it's going to look like. And then our little piece that's going to go on here is this little bird piece right here. So cute. You're going to need 2 magnets for this piece, for each piece, okay? So for this piece here, all right, we are going to go ahead. You're going to grab your 6 1/4 by 4 3/4 piece, okay? And right now, because it's folded, it's scored, it actually measures 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, okay? You're going to grab the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 piece and attach that to this flap, okay, to your little scored piece, okay? So you're going to get that and put that glue on there, just like that. Alrighty. And that's how that's going to work. Make sure it's straight on there. And then just burnish that in. Okay. And just burnish that in just like that. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab this piece here, okay? And you are going to attach it to the back of this piece, I think. Is that how I did that? Okay, so you're going to go ahead and attach it back to this piece here. Okay, so you're going to turn it around this way. So you're going to turn that around just like that. Okay, and you're going to attach the folded part to the top of your 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 piece. Okay, so that's how you're going to do that. You're going to just attach the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 piece to the scored flap that we have on this piece here. Okay, so that's how that is going to work. Alrighty. Again, you're just going to go ahead and add your glue there. I'm just going to go ahead and attach that to, that's how that's going to work. Just like that. Okay, so just like that. Okay, and that's how that is going to work. Okay, again, now your piece is 6 1/4 or 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So that is actually ready for a 4 by 6 picture. Okay, so now what you can do is get your little design paper, whatever you want to use. Okay, and you're going to just put that right on top of that. Okay, so at least it has something on there, and or you can leave them blank and just use them for pictures. Okay, however you want to do it. So here is this one is going to go here. Okay, and this one is going to go here. Okay, so that's how those are going to work. And then what you're going to do is you are going to go ahead and you're going to mount this piece to the book. So the back part of these little booklets, you're going to mount those there. Okay, and then you're going to add a magnet. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and let's get on our pieces on our front part. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and mount my pieces, and then I will be right back. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and mount these down. So you're just going to put a little bit of glue or your adhesive down on the back of that little booklet. Okay, and you're just going to mount that down just like that. Okay, and okay, just like that. And so again, just going to go ahead and put some glue on the back of this. All right, just like that. And I'm just going to leave about, I'm just leaving about a 1/4 inch border around. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to just lift this up. Make sure it's straight. My wonky eyes. My wonky eyes, I'll tell ya. I cannot do any things that are straight. I know, I'm in the wrong business. So, okay. Alrighty, so there we go. So there is that, and I'm just going to grab this and kind of go over some things here. Okay, alrighty, so there we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our magnets. Okay, and the first magnet that you want to add, you can put here and then put one here. So to do that, I am going to use the ones that are adhesive, okay, first, and then I'll use some other ones. You will need 2 extra magnets, so if you have some in your stash, you can use those. So I'm going to put one there, okay, and then the next one is going to be on this side here, okay. So I need to go ahead and just put that, see if that'll work. It should work. So we're going to go ahead and take this off of here. Okay, bring this down just like that. Okay, and there you go. So that will keep that closed for you. Okay, and then same thing here. You will do the same thing. The one thing with the magnets that are not adhesive, you want to use glue on those. Okay, and then you want to let them dry for a bit. Okay, so you want to put one here, right in the middle. Okay, and then just kind of bring your glue around it. Okay, and it'll dry in the middle of that. Okay, then you want to go ahead and bring this down. Okay, make sure it's good to go. And we are going to go ahead and put some glue on that. Okay, just like that. When it lifts, oops, sorry, I'm out of camera. When you lift it up, okay, you'll put glue on your magnet here. Press your paper down. When it lifts up, you'll grab your magnet, okay? And it's up to you. You can actually leave it there if you want to. It's not going to hurt anything. Or you can put it back up underneath the first, behind the first page here, okay? But right there, it seems like it's working pretty good. So I'm just going to leave that there, all right? And I'm going to wipe the glue off of this one. And we're just going to leave that there and let it dry. I'm actually going to go ahead and that one's stuck too. There we go. Okay. Bring that. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry, okay? And so I'm just going to fold this back, all right? And I'm going to let this dry for a bit, okay? While these are drying, okay, we are going to work on the back of our book here. Now, you can do this. You don't have to. I just thought it was something kind of pretty, and I thought we would use some more of our doilies and just kind of decorate the back of our page here. Okay, we are going to do something here, but I thought, you know, the doilies are so pretty, and I thought that they would add a really nice touch. So I thought, why not go ahead and just decorate the back of our book with them? And then we'll go ahead and finish up on this page on what we're going to do. Okay. So here, this is where you can either do a pocket, you can do a big layout, a really nice layout. You could, you don't want to do a waterfall, okay? And the reason why you don't want this space really bulky is because you do not have a, you do not have enough room in your spine here. And I'll show you, or you don't have a gusset, is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lay that down. Again, just pat your doilies down. Okay. And then once they feel a little bit dry, you can kind of go over them gently. Okay, you don't have a gusset right here, so your seam is not going to be very large. So if you put anything bulky behind this page, your pages are going to lift up, okay? So you don't want anything bulky back here. So this is where you could do, like I said, a nice layout. You could do a belly band with a couple of really nice mats, picture mats, something like that. So that's where you want to do this, okay? And then here I thought would be really cute to add some doilies here. So I cut up some doilies, and we're just going to place them right on the edges of here. And I thought that those would look really, really pretty. So I'm trying to decide. I really like the corners. I like how the corners look. I kind of like how this one looks here. And I think I'll just do a corner. I'll do a corner down here, and then we'll stick a little card or something in the middle part of that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, and then in the middle part here, I thought, you know, a little card would be really cute. So, that would be really nice. So I think I will add this. Now you don't want to add anything that's going to pop up on here, okay? Because we still have our pages that touch this part, okay? So you don't want to add anything that is bulky on this piece either, okay? So now that we are going to let these dry, I am going to be right back. They're almost dry, you can tell, and this is good to go. You can mat this, so if you wanted to, definitely go ahead and mat those, and then that will be done. These will be dry. Here we're going to add some little, I thought these little guys would be cute, you know, to add here for little tags. So we can add one there and then add one down here. So I just think that these are so pretty. So so you can definitely go ahead and use these as your tags. And again, if you want to make a tag, I usually just fold them in like this, and I cut it just like that, and there is your tag. So, and it just goes like that. So, and then for our tags, I know that we have, and we still have, we still have some of these guys left over, y'all. And I love this piece. So I put this to the side until I decide what we're going to do here. And then, but you can definitely use this as a little marker for your tag if you wanted to. So, definitely do that. So that would be like super cute. Not that one. This one. Okay. All right. So I'll be right back, and I'm going to finish making my tags, and I will see you in just a bit. Okay, so once you go ahead and we're going to we put our magnet down here, you're going to, and it kind of got on my page there. When you add your magnet down, okay, you're going to need to add it to your flap here, okay? So mine didn't stick on there, so, and the glue, so I'm going to put some glue on my magnet. Alrighty. Again, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I was messing with it when it was wet. I'm going to grab my magnet. And I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay. So I'm bringing it to the front part of this page, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and let it dry. You can go ahead and add some glue around here. Alrighty. I am a mess today, you guys. I'm all thumbs. I don't know what is going on. So, okay, so now I got to let that dry. And while that dries, we're going to go ahead and we can go ahead and mat this piece right here. And we went ahead and laid down some of our other stuff here. So, yay. So, okay, so we're going to let this dry for a bit, and then I will be right back. Hi, guys, I'm back. Hi, guys, I'm back. So I'm going through the book, and I'm just kind of adding some touches to the book. And as I had showed you earlier, I had some leftover little flat back pearls from previous projects that I had done. Actually, I think these were from the Princess book that I did, I think. And then we have an applique that I have from the shop. Okay, you can find these. Everything I use is from JNS Hobbies and Crafts, okay? And you can go to their store, jnshobbiesandcrafts.com. And then I have these beautiful blings here, string gems. And so I've been kind of cutting these apart and sticking them on the die that we used. We had cut out a few of these little things right here from the Ultimate Crafts die. And so I went ahead and stuck some of the little pearl or little bling gems on there. Okay. And then I just stuck the pearls randomly. Like I put one here across my scallop punch. I put some gems here. And I didn't do too much here. I went ahead and added just the doilies on this piece here. So on this page. And let's see, I'm going to scoot this over so y'all can see. Okay. And then so then we turn the page over, and we have this beautiful page here. And so, again, I'm just going to stick a little gem right in here. Let me move that. And I just cut it off like this, and I'm just sticking it right in as a little accent on our little pull tab there. Okay, so so there's that. And of course you can add, more items, wherever you would like. This lifts up and you can add some pictures here and here. This is the layout that we did, and you can slide your picture underneath this doily. And then this is just a little tab that or card that we had. You can put it in there as a little tuck spot. And then here in this corner, okay, I'm going to bring this up so y'all can see it. Okay. I had fussy cut this out, and this was part of the little flowers that's from one of the pages, and they're all over our pages, right? And so so I just kind of cut it like into like a little corner tuck spot. Okay, so you can go ahead and just stick your little card in there. It'll fit better with that little corner piece there. And then this closes like that. And then over here, we added this little pocket, and we made some little tags, and I still got to finish my tag on this side. But what I did to kind of give two sides to this piece right here, so you can add a picture on either side of here, I went ahead and just did my scallop punch and placed it right down the middle. See that? And I was going to put some, excuse me, I was going to go ahead and put some bling or my flat back pearls there, but I didn't think that the bling kind of didn't flow. So I remember we have these rose gold rhinestones, right? They're so gorgeous. Look at it. So I thought, why not put one right in the middle there? I mean, it adds just the right amount of elegance to this page. So I'm going to go ahead and just put glue on the back of here. All right. And I'm just going to stick it right in the middle. Okay. And you can go ahead and you can let that dry. All right. And I'm just going to hold it down. Here we put down some of our lace that we have. And then this is a little tag. This lifts up and down for from photos. Okay. So we have that. And then this just gets placed back in that little pocket to hold that down. And then we have a nice layout here. And so again, I added some gems here, and I don't want to add too many gems because I really think that this piece is just so beautiful. The paper just really adds the right amount of, and look at, that's already dry on there, you guys. So it just adds the right amount of elegant touch and beautiful beautiful flowers and everything. So it's just gorgeous. And so then right here we did a layout, and I have some glue like all over the place, you guys. So trying to get this done, and of course now my doorbell's ringing. So I added some pearls here along this side here to our large pocket, and then we added our belly band, some gems, and I will be adding some more things throughout the book. But right now I gotta go, and I will be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. So now we're going to go ahead and decorate the front, and we did some of the inside already, and I kind of went over what I was going to be using, and I decided to use the appliques up here in the top part of our book. And then I'm going to use a doily down here. And then for the flowers, what I did was I kind of just scrunched them up to form kind of like a rose, okay? Because roses are on here, and I didn't have any, so I thought I would just scrunch these up and kind of glue them together. Okay, so I glued all the petals together around, and then I also kind of separated some, and so I could just make some little roses. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here. I also went ahead and took these that were from the 49 and Market Blossom Blends packet, and I kind of wound them around the little white ones from the Tim Holtz Ideology flower packet that I got. Okay, so so they kind of look really cute together, you guys. So I'm going to decorate the front, and then once I'm done with the front, then I will be making the video for the walkthrough. So yeah, so after this we're almost done, and I will be showing the walkthrough. So thanks for joining me so much for creating this album. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and joining me, and I hope that you like this album, and I hope that you get to make one with this beautiful paper collection. I'm telling you, this paper collection is just amazing, and I can't wait to make another album with it. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!